Do you want to switch over the things?
Switch over the things.
Right now we're on the
The
Friday game.
maps.
Oh yes, because we're. Give me a moment.
Yeah. All right. With the recording starting, I will be back after I finish prepping dinner.
So, all right. When we last left our group of adventurers, you had begun your travels and encountered and not encountered, but spent a few days with a new compatriot. You were given a time frame which you managed to extend thanks to Silver Tongue and well, Silver Tongue basically and good and good dealings. It's kind of a haze, but then again, my brain has been fried because of work, and that's more of a me issue. So let's just continue
Alright,
on
I'm
with the
back.
story. Oh, hello. And
Oh, where's Flutter?
Flutter said she couldn't be here because she's having a bit of a. She's dealing with moving some stuff. She needs to prioritize that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Wait,
Reminds me.
I thought she said that she was gonna go visit a friend at a convention.
Yeah, exactly that. Well, that and that.
Ah, so it's
Two-parter.
multiple things.
Yeah. Yeah. Only found travel packets. So, yeah, there's that. Let's see here. So, oh, right. So, before she leaves, actually, because the reasoning as to her in-game not showing up is she's basically going to be scouting out for you guys, basically as follows, informing at the very least the new guy of a possible threat that may arise there due to a ritual she undertook with her via experimentation with her firearm Wrath. It, yeah. As a result, she has initially she didn't. She initially just threw it off as just a vision that probably didn't mean much, but reality, uh, it appears that the location the party is going to is where none other than a specific cult leader is set up shop as of recent, with multiple insinuations there. With that, she basically informs you she'll be scouting ahead, making sure that it's generally safe, and or to make sure that you're able to that it's well, not exactly safe enough, but that you're able to at least gather intel of what to expect ahead. So yeah, she's also going to be part. She'll also be taking a one of the compatriots long. Uh, one of whom's your one of, yeah few yeah one of your party members has not seen yet, by the name of Abdul, a binder from the Regent Empire, and will basically be aiding her with recon and surveillance. Let's see here. And as the watches are made and morning comes and she leaves a bit early and gives that whole speech, she let's see here. before you're able to set up, your gear and all that into the carriage, you're immediately assailed by a uh, some sort of beast and some sort of man, and slowly coming up from behind them, a large, very big snowman. So you can set yourself up at the brownish, reddish line, right over here, anywhere there, behind that. And roll for initiative afterwards.
Um, hmm, was he supposed to like make tokens?
Oh, I made the art that you got made was is the token art.
Oh,
By the way,
Oh,
yeah, he made if you look into character art, Dragon Boy got some art for his
oh,
character.
I don't know exactly how to like upload image into
Yeah,
the Roll20 thing.
I already did that, so you should just all you need to do is just drag and drop.
Like where exactly I'm not used to using this thing.
It's fine. So you go to the journal, where you'd have where you'd be able to pull up your character sheet, and
the fact that I got a nat 20 makes me happy.
Oh, there we go. Ah, that's fun.
Well, that's a sign of things to come, hopefully.
yeah, and then you click on the token while you have your character sheet up. Click on initiative after that, after you make sure that your token has been selected, and they'll be added to the initiative order.
16.
Mm. And since Alex is not here, I will set down his character.
By the way, my wife told me a funny D&D joke.
Mm.
What do dwarves call Molotov cocktails?
A waste of
Um,
good beer.
No, dwarven car bombs.
Okay. That's good. Also because I'm not Irish, I'm Scottish, so So it really doesn't bother me none.
wait, should we also like put in our health and movement speed and armor class onto our characters as well, or
Oh, well, yeah, I can set up for you right now. I just need a little bit.
uh,
There we go. And why is it? Oh, there we are. There we go. All right. So now you should be able to. So red's your movement, green's your HP, blue's your armor class. So let me just.
I will warn you, not everyone uses it. Just it depends on, like, it's pretty much you do you.
hmm. Geez, everybody's rolling high.
Yes. I mean, except for that snowman.
Also, just real quick before we get started with that it's like one of the magic items I selected was a plus one magic weapon, but I don't know how to make that like my current or weapon.
What is specifically the name? Is it a rape +1 rapier or?
Yeah, the plus one rapier.
Give me a moment. And there. So yeah, it
And
should
I'm
now
sorry, I
show
just
up there in your attacks and spellcasting list. Yeah, so I can go over adding items into your inventory later, at a later time.
alright, fair enough.
Just so that way you're more aware of what
Yeah,
it's capable and what tools you got in your belt.
yeah, I understand.
Right. And starting off the top of the round, Gallifrey.
Sweetie, sweetie, I'm coming for that booty.
Okay, starting on top of the round. All right, what do you do?
Oh, what every good barbarian does. Move 40 feet. Hold on. I want to see something. How far away is that snowman?
Well, let's see here. 80 feet, or yeah, 80 feet away from you.
Oh, well, before he rages, again, like any good barbarian.
Okay. Well, excluding the -5, you may want to click that off when you're not using it.
Yep, sorry.
Yeah, you're good. All right, so
But does a 14 hit?
it doesn't say you're using an ability score modifier. It should be using your Constitution.
That's me. Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. What's
Oh,
your
I thought
Constitution modifier?
my Constitution modifier is a 4.
Okay,
Because
so that'll make it an 18. So that hits. Yeah, you may want to exclude Rage and Great Weapon Master there for future reference, but either way, it's fine. So 11 points of fire damage. Surprisingly, appears to be vulnerable to fire damage, as it takes twice that amount.
and pretty much he did that too. And he points like everyone. Fire hurts the snowman as he goes into a rage and he meets the beast.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, because of my bear totem,
You have resistance to most sources of damage, excluding psychic. Well,
yep,
now including psychic, because I believe you got a ring of mind, not ring of mind shielding, a ring of mind or psychic resistance. All right, and is that all?
oh, I can't. Well, I already used my like my actions.
Oh well, I was gonna say as your bonus action as a part of raging, you can move up to half your movement in any direction without provoking attacks of opportunity.
Well, there's a reason I went up to him.
You want to tank?
Yes.
Okay. Case Lorelei. Let's see here. Let's see. She is going to bonus action. She's going to move 40 feet over here. Then bonus action rage over here. And she's going to make her attacks. If it'll come out. All right. Any second now.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. 26. Which I believe does hit. Yep, it hits. For 17 damage. All right. That's her first attack. Second attack. Or actually, no, she has rage armor, so sorry, scratch that. That should be 20 damage. Forgot to set that in. Second longsword attack. Hits, dealing 19 points of slashing damage.
Damn.
Yes, definitely getting the immediate attention of this guy. And that will end her turn. This guy is going to attempt to cast a spell on... Yeah, going to attempt to cast a spell on Norlai. Dominate person. Which, since it is a charm effect, she has advantage on this save. Where is... Hold on. What the hell is the 12? Oh, right. Yeah, right, the items. Alright. Well, she may fail. Okay, she succeeds. And after that, the Kishi is, or at least this stranger, is going to raise his going to raise his shield, which appears to bear something that causes, or let's say, gross. And Jonas, it is now your turn.
All right. Um. Well, and my movement speed is too slow to provide assistance our our axe-wielding berserker. So,
Maybe.
well, I mean it's because I want to like take advantage of pack tactics, but I'd say probably the thing to do then is to just first let me just make sure I measure out so not seem like a cheater.
Alright, I've returned.
Hello. I did your action, movement, and attack.
Okay.
Bonus action, rage to move, or action, move, or movement to move closer to a singular enemy. Bonus action to get even closer at an angle which
All right.
could intercept some other enemies.
All right, I'm gonna use
And
my.
bonus action rage and attacked.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna use my full movement speed to get into the battle, and then I. Frenzy bolt could frenzy bolt reach the snowman? I not don't remember the range of the frenzy bolt.
It should. Let's see here.
120 feet. That's what it says.
Yeah, so in that case, it should hit. It should be within range.
Yeah, it's measuring out my current position with the snowman about 60 feet, so I can definitely do that. So frenzy bolt. Is it? I just one more thing I want to ask: is it like random, or can I choose which element I make it?
Sorry?
Because I remember reading saying like frenzy bolt would saying it varies on what element it is. Is it supposed to be like random, or can I choose?
Let me just ping your spell. Right there. Alright, see on chapter 4. Okay. So, if it hits, so first you have to roll to hit.
All right, in that case, so um, sorry, I'm just trying to navigate.
You're good, you're good.
All right, just all right.
Alright, and you're targeting the
The
ice guy?
snowman.
Okay. Let's see.
This way.
And
60. Tripping by the damn it. Oh, so it's similar to
Chaos Bolt,
yeah.
Except it's a bit more powerful.
Yeah.
So, let's see here.
Okay, so
Are you? There we go. Okay, so
Oh, and so you know, Snowman is obviously weak to fire.
Yeah.
I still have that necklace of fireballs. It still has like 5 uses on it left.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to use one. I want to use fire on the fire element
Yeah.
on the snowman, which the frenzy boat has access of that element. I'm just don't know.
Let,
So
yeah, let me see. Cuz it doesn't give like the chart like it would with the fucking chaos bolt. Not what I'm seeing. I mean, unless it's exactly the same.
School. Okay, okay. I pulled up the wrong page
Oh.
then.
hmm.
Okay.
And
So
It's listed somewhere else. That's why.
yeah, so roll for damage.
Okay.
And oh, that's not it.
I'm checking something. Oh, it's the same exact for Chaos Bolt with the damage, except it uses. I think it has a little bit more options. Yeah. Yeah, that's.
uh, is so how do I roll for damage with spells?
Well, first you roll. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, you just roll the 3. You roll 3d8 as for the frazzled bolt.
Oh,
Or you can just hover your mouse over the name of the spell.
Yeah, and it
make
should
it
auto
detectable.
damage. Like if you
Once you click it.
yeah, right underneath where it shows like the result of your attack.
it's
No,
Okay,
in the chat log.
Yeah, in the chat log, right underneath.
Chat log.
Yeah, right underneath where the feet reach is. There you go. All right, so that's 6, a 5, and a 5. So
That's not bad.
All right, so I
That's
got a
the opposite of that.
16, and then I roll. then roll again for the element.
No, what you rolled will determine the element. Which has more options because it's a D8 instead of a D6. So let me just check here.
All right, so you have the option between lightning or necrotic.
Yeah, which one would you like to choose? Because yeah, you get a choice in terms of what you roll.
Well, since just the snowman's an animate object, it doesn't really have anything organic to rot. So I guess the only thing I could say is I'll do lightning since it's partially since snow is partially made out of water, so it may be semiconductive, right?
You can only hope.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
I'll do lightning then.
all right. You let loose a bolt of electricity towards it. It doesn't appear to harm it any more than normal, but it does still
Hurt.
deal damage.
Yeah. Oh, where's my mount? I didn't realize that.
Oh,
Alright.
oh shit. Yeah. Sorry.
Alright, that's one of my spells.
Yeah,
One of my spells I've used.
Yeah.
yeah, sorry. I forgot to add it in.
Yeah, because like I'd like them to be a part of combat and be trained, but like because I know how deadly the creature is too. It's like
Okay.
And just to make sure I'm not like misremembering, you
unless
you can only use a spell like like once per slot, right?
um
Kind of. Not
it
really.
okay for base spellcasters it is like one spell and then a cantrip if it doesn't take up the same action.
Yeah. Per turn, unless you have an ability that says otherwise, you can
Yeah.
only cast one leveled spell per turn.
Yeah.
So that doesn't include cantrips in that sense.
All right, just making sure. All right, in that case, what the fuck is that? The bear just.
That is one of Norla. That's something that Norla managed to befriend, known as alpaca.
Tame.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right, in that case, I've done my action. I've done my attack. I don't
The
really have
element is
anything.
category smaller, so
Uh,
uh,
let's see.
I'm not exactly. I'm not familiar with like bard stuff, so I'm not familiar with if I do have any bonus actions or anything. So I'm just gonna end my turn for now.
you do.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
All right. Let's see. Oh, it is category size huge. Jeez.
Yeah, so it would be one size smaller due to the blessing.
Oh, yeah. That, I forgot about that. That's right. It still retains all of its stats, but it's just smaller. All right.
Yeah, it's just smaller by
Yeah.
one size category. So it's not a terrible trade-off.
Yeah. Not too bad.
Now that being said, speaking of trades, let me just.
What should we do? Going at you. So scary.
Okay, doesn't change initiative all that much.
Yeah.
So Howler,
Hmm.
contrary to its name, is not going to howl, but it's going to howl. So let's see here, 60-foot cone. Yeah. All right. 60-foot cone. Which, let's see here. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, it's Morbin time. Jesus Christ, the fucking meme. Now I'm doing it.
God.
Hey,
It's
bag.
going
This
to-
guy's morbid.
It's gonna perform a mind-breaking howl. I need Jonas, Gallifrey, and the Alpamach to make a wisdom saving throw against being frightened.
Alright, here goes nothing. Wisdom saving throw.
I gotta remember to eventually use some of my downtime to train with the train with Greg so I can have control over his cheat.
Yeah.
Alright. My higher roll is 16, so I just barely made the saving throw number.
Too bad the frickin' Wolverine ain't immune to the frightened condition.
Yeah.
Wait, it's a Wolverine. Why isn't it?
Because this is an eldritch otherworldly creature. Like, sure, if this was like a, like a normal creature, then sure, yeah, no, yeah, it would definitely be resistant or outright immune to that. But this is your advanced howl. This ability is literally called mind breaking howl. So eventually, hey, he'll gain resistance to it, but I'm half joking. I'm not.
I mean, it is a Wolverine. Once it get used to a creature, it'll start fucking with something. Like, I know what you're about now. You think I give a fuck?
All right, so Gallifrey, wisdom save.
Mr. Gallifrey, it
Yes.
is your
Oh,
turn.
wisdom save.
Oh, I get to do a wisdom. Here I go wisdoming again.
Yeah, it's against. Actually, wait, no, never mind. You're a berserk. Wait, no, you are. Wait, no, you're not a berserker. Fuck.
He's not
make the wisdom
berserking. He's not morbid.
Yeah.
2 14s. Uh-oh.
Oh dear. Well, I'm sorry to say, but you appear as this thing lets loose a horrific howl. You can't look at this. It's almost deafening to the point where your ears ring a little bit, and the only thing that that you can think of as you're looking at at that thing is run, which of course you can just completely deny. But you're until
I am the raged.
yes, you're under the effects of rage. Your speed is halved, and yeah, you're under the you're still under the effects of rage. So should it start attacking you, it'll be
I would like to use my one free reroll.
Oh, go ahead.
Ouch.
Damn it.
You're slightly more afraid of it. Not really. No. You're just as afraid as you'd normally be.
And then you just have Jonas here, who just out of hearing that, I was like, "Whew."
I hate.
I can feel that in my
smells like
bones.
bitch in here.
Ugh.
Oh, by the
said
way,
that?
what's this?
Oh, that's normalized. Or not nor. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, bleh. Yeah, that's normalized pet. Remember?
Ah, cool.
Yeah, Alpamach.
Wait, whatever happened to my thing with the hand for tail?
At the moment, they are making sure it's not carrying any diseases. It was carrying one, but fortunately, it's not contractable to furbolgs. But it is contracted. It can be contracted by halflings, dwarves, and elves.
Ah.
So they're just gonna, clean it and cure and purge the disease from their body, and then give them to you.
And where's my raccoon?
Your raccoon is hiding away in the carriage, away from the fight, because it doesn't want to die.
It is a smart raccoon.
It knows what to fight and what not to fight. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So that was power attack. Yeah, actually, that's it. That's all it can do this round, other than run around you in a circle menacingly.
Is it like about to like do like a 180 and get behind
Kidding
him
about
right
the-
next to me?
Yeah, I'm kidding about the running in a circle.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not doing that.
I wish to hurt it.
Well, that'll be on your turn. Unfortunately, it's not that time yet. Now it's the Snow Terror's turn. It's going to move closer to you, Norlai, and let's see here. It's going to make a singular bite attack towards you.
Oh boy.
Normally, 17.
Miss. You had one
Okay.
job and you missed.
Alright, and for that it's gonna ask, oh wait, and then set itself up like this.
It's that smart? It's actually that smart.
It's that dumb. It didn't notice until it fucked up.
Well, if it only has one attack, then I'm good. If it
Yeah,
has...
it literally has the one attack, that's it. Now it's the Alpamach's turn. Alpamach, I will say, because you haven't given it any orders yet, is just going to stick with you and attempt to protect you as best as it can.
Then why is it so far away?
That's where it's starting off, just like where you were starting off.
Oh, well, wait, how did I... That's 70 movement speed. I don't...
Going to go here, and
I'm like, did you have me dash or something? Because, like...
you, as an action, using your movement, you had 40 feet, and using your bonus action, you moved an additional 20 feet.
Oh, it's part of Rage, that's right.
Yeah, because of Tasha's. And it's going to... You know what? It's going to dash and go right here.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll tell the Alchemech to take out the...
head, not with its claws gesturing towards its back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. This this guy right here, tried to cast Dominate Person on you. Failed. And now he has a shield. Has a leather hide shield with what appears to be a humanoid face on it. To which your character responded appropriately and said, "Gross."
Alright. Alright, so if Alchemech's waiting for my turn, command, I'll tell it to mess up the thing that tried to cast the spell on me.
Alright. And what are you going to do?
Alright, I would attack, but I have a feeling that cold would kill this thing if I made a weapon out of my winter solstice until we can rework the thing.
Yeah. Or, I mean, you could also decide to use your bonus action to chug something down. Because you're getting bonus damage from becoming drunk.
Yeah.
Still kind of weird, but hey, you do you.
Let's see. Yeah, it's I think it's by level.
Yeah.
Yeah, level 6. I can check anything as bonus action, and then it's my
say-
smashed ability. That's
I will say because I believe potions a bonus action, you can choose to use your reaction to consume a potion
okay.
or a drink of alcohol.
No, I got potions on me if you need one. I am the potion seller.
Yeah. I've been meaning to. I can't remember if the Hippobar whiskey, if I made it so I could breathe fire. Man, that would be handy.
No, unfortunately.
I
Really
got.
spicy. Feels like it should, but no.
I gotta remember to rework that to make it so it can.
Yeah, you're gonna have to speak to some mages about that shit.
All right. Until then, I see big snowman made of. That's made out of snow. Let's see. What's the range of the? Okay. I'm gonna take one of the beads from a fireball of necklaces and be like, melt, motherfucker.
Alright. Go ahead and roll what it's what's the base DC for Necklace of Fireballs?
I have it set up.
Oh, okay. Excluding rage, of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nasty. I'm hitting it like back here, so it completely engulfs it.
You make Jack Frost look bad. Booga booga booga. Explosion. Fate succeeds, but takes half damage, which is then rounded back up to 40 points of damage because of vulnerability.
So in other words, the save did nothing.
He could have taken 80 or 82, so he took less technically.
Technically, but I mean, still, I mean, it's going from 3rd degree to 2nd degree isn't exactly
An
that doesn't exactly
improvement,
make the
yeah.
pain any better.
I mean, it's preferable, yes, but it doesn't make it hurt any less.
Alright.
It's still pain. Is that all for Norlai?
Bonus. I want a bonus action make a weapon, but I remembered that the vestige it's an action to do so.
Yeah.
Again, we gotta rework the thing.
Yeah.
Because it's like
Later. Not
Yeah.
right now. Later.
all right. Well, actually, can I offhand punch it?
I mean,
That's a solid question because I know that's usually reserved for monks, but this is like
yeah, that's reserved for monks. Because your fists don't count as weapons, but they're not light weapons. They're physically attached to you. Can't do a dainty maneuver to thrust it into its stomach or something.
where's one level a monk when you need it?
Not here.
Yeah, that's really on me, but that's like
Not too fond of monks. This one.
Not too fond of barehanded fighting.
let's see. Let's
Clearly
see. I think that's the only bonus I'd like. That's the only thing I could do. But
Well, you're also raging, so no hex.
yeah. I was about to say, I was thinking about doing spells, but I'm always like, oh yeah, I'm already in rage. Because I could have summoned alcohol spirit. Oh wait, I actually need a specifically crystal bottle for that. That's right. I have the alcohol. I just need the crystal bottle worth 200 GP. Forgot to grab that. Oops. Oh well. Yeah, but that's my turn.
Alright, so that's turn.
Yeah.
I just need confirmation. That's all.
Actually,
Oh, yes?
I'm thinking about it. I'm like, I'll move slightly, just so I can't. I'll inch it away from flanking. Let's see. Hopefully, this thing ain't too bright.
Hopefully, it ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
Yeah.
Alright.
And now it's Gallifrey's turn, who is angry yet also afraid.
Yeah, about that. So, it triggered my fight or flight.
Yeah.
There's one problem with that on its end.
Yeah,
And-
you're... Oh, sorry.
And guess what that is?
Attacking?
It's flight or fight.
Yeah.
Guess which
Right.
end of the
Oh, I see.
Yep.
Flight. Okay. But literally, flying
No.
Oh.
He's going to beat the ever-living shit out of it.
Alright, so the attack rolls will be with disadvantage.
$16.
Well, 11 if you're great weapon master using it.
I'm not.
Okay, so yes, 16.
Not 31 though.
Barely hit.
Jesus.
Barely hits. So for
14
17,
points of damage.
17 because you're raging. Still.
All right. Thank you. I'll untap the Great Weapon Master. Actually, no, I won't, because then he's going to double-hand it
Mm-hmm.
and slam it right down on this motherfucker's head.
Okay. It'll still use
Roll
advantage.
again.
Oh god. That crit on the other side though.
Aw. If only you didn't have disadvantage, you could have probably whacked the shit out of him.
Yeah, roll for damage, mate. So that's 11, 14 points of damage.
Oh, it didn't get the Great Master, so...
Oh, right, okay. So,
do you mind if I roll again?
I'll just add a plus 10 to that.
Alright. I can just do a d10.
Yeah.
Damn
No,
it.
it's just a flat 10. You don't roll
Oh.
a d10.
So... 11, 17...
24 damage.
And then I roar in its face... like, bitch, you tried to scare me. I'm the one to fear.
He's the one who knocks.
Yes. And I end my turn.
Alright. Sorry. Just give me a sec. Alright. Kishi Demon is going to... Let's see here. It's going to... Let's see here. Yeah, it's going to make 3 or 4 attacks against... It's going to reposition and make 4 attacks against you. Provoking attack of opportunity from your beast.
And this meme has got me laughing.
14. Which he appears to be resistant to, since it's non-magical. And he is going to then... you see his face sort of rotate off to the side to that of a hyena, which then will attempt to snap at you with advantage. Modified 20. Alex?
Ow.
Alex? He's dead.
The bite I killed him from shock.
Yeah, no, that misses. Okay. And then 2 spear attacks. Sorry, 3. Alright. All of them miss. And it is going to end its turn right there. Jonas.
Alright, it is my turn. I'm just... Okay, so this time I'm gonna move 15 feet right up next to the beast, which, since I'm right next to a party member, pack tactics should give me advantage on roll.
Which it will.
All right, and then since I'm up close, I might as well I'm gonna use my +1 rapier, which I have proficiency in, to attack it.
All right. 27 hits.
Hmm. And then roll for damage.
Nerf.
9.
9. You do have a bonus action abilities, just to tell you.
I know. I just don't know which is which because it's the first time I'm playing a bard.
Yeah, it's one of them is Bardic Inspiration, where you expend a Bardic Inspiration die, and depending on your level, you give someone that die, and they can either use it on attack rolls, saving throws, or spell damage rolls. Thanks to Tasha's. Or spell effect rolls.
So
If you inspire someone and they heal someone, you can heal them for, they can heal them for even more. If somebody's attack misses, they can expend the Bardic Inspiration die to potentially turn that miss into a hit.
so
Yeah.
does that mean I could have used Bardic Inspiration you to help assist with a saving throw for Gallifrey? It was
Yeah.
ah my bad.
Yeah. Yeah. But you learn, or now it's known.
It's now I know. Um, so I bonus actions can be used as like a reaction to something, right? And if like if someone else was like getting attacked and use charge with bardic inspiration to assist their dice roll.
No, they can choose. You don't have to expend your bardic inspiration or your reaction. They can choose to just use it freely. No action economy using required. That's why bards are so hated and or loved and loathed by players and DMs. Loathed, especially if they're fighting against a group of warriors with a bard.
Uh,
Not only
and
can they crack your mama jokes, and they could actually kill you. Yeah.
just one last thing I just want to like ask before I make my decision. But do like charges of bardic installation recharge after a long rest?
At your level, no, they recharge after a short or long rest.
Oh, oh. All right. In
Yeah,
that
all you'd need
case,
would be an hour just to, you know, vibe, and you're good. You get all your bardic inspiration die back.
huh? So I should use these as often as possible. Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
I mean within reason.
All right. In that
And I will
case,
say because long days is in effect, and yeah, so you have twice the amount of bardic inspiration die. Mostly just so that way you can get more chances to use them more, because even if you get a short rest in, there's more options. There's very uh, oh well, it doesn't mean that every combat's going to have a short rest.
all right. Fair enough.
Now, if you were to go into like a dungeon and delve into it for an extended period of time, that's a different story entirely.
All right. In that case, since discussing about it, I'll use my bonus action of expending a charge of bardic inspiration for Alex for Ratchet.
For Alex's character, got it.
Yeah, Alex's character, Ratchet.
Normal, but yeah, you're good.
And so I how do I roll that? Just like
They just what level are you? 14?
14 if I remember right.
Okay, give me a
Yeah,
moment.
14.
Let me just pull up something. All right. Yeah, so now it's a D10. So they can. So, Alex, are you there?
Yep, I'm here.
Oh no, that's. I was talking to Alex. But it's good to know that you're here too. Well, I'll just mark in his character sheet that he has a inspiration applied, and he can use it at any moment in this combat encounter. Because Bardic Inspiration technically only lasts for 10 minutes, but because combat tends to be so brief, it's basically the entirety of the combat. Alright, so is that all?
Yeah. Since I've used my action, my movement, and my bonus action, I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. It is going to make 2 bite attacks. First bite attack is going to be on Gallifrey. Modified 20. Does that hit Gallifrey? Armored?
Yep, sorry.
Does a modified
Uh,
20 hit you?
yeah,
Gallifrey?
yeah, it does.
Alright.
Roll that damage.
Alright. And because you are frightened, you also take an additional 4d10 damage, which is already automatically applied to that. So 15 and 14, which is halved because you also have that talisman, or that ring.
So that would be
You take 14 points of damage.
okay.
And because it's having so much fun, it's going to let someone else in on the fun.
Oh.
Alright, it's gonna bite him to. Oh dear, 24.
Armor class 15. I.
Alright, you take only 8 points of of piercing damage. No psychic damage because you are not frightened.
Alright, I've returned. Sorry about that. I was grabbing dinner.
Actually, oh shit, no, the attack ignores damage resistant. Oh shit.
Wait, so I take both?
No, you're fine. You only take the 8, but no, Armored's character takes the full damage due to fear
Ah.
and its special ability, Rending Bite. So technically,
He's took the full 29 anyways?
yes.
Ow.
So Armored, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. So you, as this thing bites into your flesh and then your kobold companion, you notice something odd in your spout of fear. It hurts more than normal when you're raging. You take the full damage because due to you being frightened, damage it deals ignores resistance. Howlers are known to gain benefits from frightened creatures. They're called brutal hunters for a reason.
Meanwhile, I'm just here on this. I just get after getting bitten, just getting like.
Ow!
Oh,
Well, that's
I
an
he
just,
just
I just. This is my best suit too, you bastard! Ah.
he just roars in its face because
Alright.
it made him angry.
Yeah, and it's kind of scared, but mostly angry.
All right.
Alright, and that is the end of its turn. Snow Terror! Hey! Hey, Norlai.
Yeah.
Does a 21 hit you?
Nope.
Oh, of course it does. Well, that's the end of its turn, then. And now your animal's turn.
Let's let this shred up the freaking the spellcaster.
sorry. It's going to go after the spellcaster, right? So
Yeah.
it's going to try to not take an attack of opportunity, but will, or not take damage from an attack of opportunity, which thankfully misses. Hold on a moment. Why are you like this, little girl? Come on, stop it. Sorry, Puppy needed some love. I was legally obliged to give it that. And morally.
Legally obliged to give it the head pat.
I was legally and morally obliged to give it a head pat. So, yeah. Give me a sec. Still in the middle of doing that. Alright. Alpamak is going to make 3 attacks. First is a bite attack towards the big guy. Hey! For 9 piercing and 2 claw attacks.
Why does it only do
Uh,
9 piercing?
This creature appears to be resistant to non-magical physical damage.
That's...
Probably because it's not a, your normal mortal.
So, right again, how did we get into this fight? Because I missed that recap.
They just showed up out of nowhere and just, attacked you. As you know, most of your combat encounters tend to be. There's probably an overarching agenda and story to their plot, but your life comes first.
Yeah. The question is where our allies went, because it's only just the 3 of us.
Oh, yeah. So because of, Momo's inability to show up due to her not just aiding in a convention, but also needing to clean up or empty out her boxes. So basically her character scouted out ahead of you guys to provide, recon and intel. And as to, the state of the, state of the village. She also informed me that, due to her scrying, she now has reason to believe that the leader of the cult of Grotst is currently there. So basically, if you're approached by him, get the fuck out, because he was able to kill a extremely extremely powerful and legendary paladin, and ideally you want to survive. So, if you have to fight, use everything to your advantage, because he's not going to fight fair with you. Oh, and also don't fall to the to any sort of tactic the the fiend cult may use in case they have hostages. Easier said than done, but they'll try to use it to either break your morale or have you do something you otherwise would not do. Like not pirate Morbius. Kidding.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh no, we've entered the more reverse.
No. So yeah, that's basically what's happened. That's basically what happened with her character. You guys are starting to make your way to leave, but you guys immediately got interrupted by these people, quote unquote people. There's one out of the bunch that appears to be remotely people.
Yeah. Okay.
So that is the end of their turn.
Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get an attack of opportunity, so I can get some flanking.
Okay. It will be with advantage. Just to inform you.
Well, the way I would maneuver by the time I get here and get out of its attacking range.
Yeah, don't forget you also have Bardic Inspiration active on you. Thanks
Oh yeah,
to me.
you have a D10 Bardic Inspiration from Dragon's character.
Cool.
Yeah, so that is a 17, which misses, regardless if it had advantage or not.
Okay.
And what else would you like to do?
Let's see. I eventually make one of it. Alright, I'm gonna down, as a reaction, one of my drinkable oils of sharpness to get some benefit to fuck this guy's day up.
All right. So, do you want to use your bonus action or reaction?
Reaction.
Okay. So, yep, you do so.
Alright, and then I'll proceed to unleash some freaking fury onto this guy's face. Just fucking Hail Marrying him. Freaking great.
All right, that's a 21, which hits.
With a +3 to damage because my old sharpness.
Yeah, because you've got a.
You got rage and then plus
your barbarian subclass. It's very bar brawl heavy.
Yeah. So that's 13 plus, so that's 16 damage there.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
And magical, too.
Yeah. 25. And then
25 hits.
I'll use my smash ability to do some extra damage.
I mean,
These barbarians and their bonus actions of rage.
I don't think you can. Oh wait, no, yeah, you did. So
yeah, I made sure to drink something to make sure I had that freaking at least 1 point of level of drunkenness.
Yeah.
So that's let's see, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, so 27 damage on that one.
All right. It's certainly looking very surprised as you just drop your weapon suddenly and then just down something really quickly and just start beating the ever-living shit out of him. Certainly very surprised.
Really punching all them chunks of snow out of its body.
Yeah, well, it's...
Oh wait, no, that's snow.
Yeah.
Then I'll look at it with a free action and be like, "You fucked with the wrong people. I would suggest leaving now." And I'm like, and maybe I won't snap your neck.
Oh god.
May I roll intimidation?
I will say sure. This won't affect anything in combat, but I mean, it's a fiend probably. If it's like a otherworldly creature that can reconstitute itself somewhere else, it'll probably actively work to avoid you. Okay, that's an 8. And for it,
I'll laugh if it natural ones. I will laugh if it natural ones.
21.
Yeah.
No. Doesn't
You
look
did your
impressed.
best.
You did your best. It's more stunned by the, by you punching in the face to really acknowledge what you're saying.
I tried. Curza isn't my best stat.
Being surprised being hit by you, then being hit by you and actually hurt than by the fact that a woman's yelling at me.
Alright.
One that could beat my ass.
One that is currently whooping his ass.
Yes.
Alright. That was my actions and bonus action.
Alright. Alright, Gallifrey.
Gallifrey is going to run forward and stop here.
I will say with the frightened condition, you cannot move closer or away from it. Or closer, you can't move closer to it due to the frightened condition, remember?
I mean, you can't even move around it.
But, he can move around it. I'm just, saying that for
Which is what I was doing. Like,
Sorry. I'm just saying
hold on.
just as a reminder for because it's been a while.
Wait, what? Wait, why is my character being measured?
Oh, so that way he can account for flanking.
Oh, fair enough.
Like, he's going to run away right here, if that's okay with Auntie.
I would say you can move a bit closer and move right here because you're technically not leaving it. You're not moving away from it.
Yeah.
Right where?
I just right here.
And that where I had him to begin with.
Yeah.
And I am in flank, am I not?
Yeah.
Yes, you do. You know. So you're good.
And
Your bard starts flying. You're pretty good there.
hey, Bard, you're gonna help me.
Oh, what? Hey, what exactly you need my help for?
Does that hit?
Let's see here. 27 minus 5. Yes, would hit. Because it's now normally. So, oof. Oof.
And guess what? I'm gonna do it again.
Okay. Death. That is a natural 1. That unfortunately misses.
And fuck.
But hey, you dealt some good damage we dealt, what? I want to say 29 damage?
Is there any way to break the fear at the start or end of his turn? Or is it just like he's frightened of this thing until it's dead?
Frightened of it until either he breaks line of sight, in which case he can re-roll Wisdom save.
Wait, isn't he like like eyes forward?
You move out of line of its sight. Until you move out. If you can't see it, then you can make a Wisdom saving throw. But yeah.
And he's going to yell out, "Forget what you know about fear. Strike at its heart."
It's like, what? The kobold who's not afraid of it at all. What?
Yeah, like, what? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Well, he assumes like you've never seen something like this before.
I've actually been traveling for quite a bit. I mean, I've honestly seen worse.
Like someone's ex-wife. Good God.
Just strike at its heart.
All right.
Alright, now it's the Kishi demon's turn, who is going to attempt.
Like, Jesus Christ, let me have my inspirational moment here.
No. Now you see, its attention is now somewhat split. So first, it's going to bite. It's not been split. It's gonna just start biting in and thrusting its spear at you. So 20?
Miss all of them.
All right.
Wait, it misses a 20? How high is your armor class?
27.
Armor, medium armor, magic items, and of course,
good old +3 shield.
and a shield. Yeah, and a shield would do it.
Yeah, I can still punch with one arm.
How is she supposed to even take damage at this point?
AoEs or high roll or critical hit.
You think that's bad? I have a Warforged in tomorrow's game that has an AC of 30.
Yeah.
By the way, I do have physical dice. I'm just making dinner for myself. Some of it are Farmer John sausages.
Alright, so Jonas, it's now your turn.
I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time here with all this microphone scratching and echoing right now. It's
sorry.
Alright, take your time.
But yeah, I'm away from my laptop. Sorry.
I'm
making dinner.
Yeah, fair enough.
But I got physical
Okay.
dice though.
Okay, so Jonas, although a bit confused as to why the barbar as Gallifrey is trying to talk, make this inspirational talk while also quivering at the knees. Let's takes his advice and will take his advice and circle around as well to get so I could have pack tactics activate again, so I
Wait,
can
no,
attack with
you
it.
still have pack tactics active.
Well, I mean, I do just. I thought I only activates when I'm within 5 feet of an ally that's not unconscious.
Okay, so here's another rule that Andy does in his
Well,
games.
no, not quite.
No.
Let me just pull up.
Yeah. I was about to say, even if you didn't have pack tactics, you have flanking. Anti rules, as long as you make a murder sandwich, you have the advantage.
Oh, all right. In that case, I shall.
Alright, so I just need to pull it up again. Alright, so pack tactics, you have advantage against on an attack roll against a creature if at least one of your allies are within 5 feet of the creature and the ally is incapacitated. You don't have to be within 5 feet of an ally. The enemy has to be within 5 feet of an ally.
Yeah, so the difference with you with pack tactics is as long as someone's near it, you have the advantage.
Okay, I got it. Thanks.
Yeah.
Having to learn a lot within a short span of time.
Yeah.
You're fine, dude.
Yeah, especially with Andy's custom rule of, like, if you make a murder sandwich, you get the advantage.
No.
It's not a custom rule. It's actually vanilla.
Yeah.
All right.
Tell that to my other DM I play with that I play with, because I tried to tell him that, and he's like, "No, it doesn't say that anywhere in the rulebook." I'm like, "Okay."
All right.
You
In that
play
case,
with 5 players.
You play with
Alright,
someone who doesn't have a copy of the rulebook. Clearly,
Okay,
they don't
I
own
will-
an air fryer. Sorry, after you.
Anyways, I shall now make an attack with my +1 rapier with advantage.
Alright.
16.
Okay, 16. Let's see here. Does that actually? I believe it should, but yeah, 16 barely hits.
All right, and then I shall now roll for damage. 12.
All right. So how do you want to do this?
Oh,
It was that close, huh?
Yeah.
wow.
How do I put it? It's not a fully grown howler. I would say Jonas, make a religion check. It's in your
Religion
skills.
is 4. I'm going to. I'm probably not going to succeed. Or I can.
No, yeah,
Alright.
you know, howlers when they howl at someone and they're when they're frightened by them, because if they're frightened by them, the victims usually just become incapacitated. So clearly, this isn't a fully grown howler token.
All right. Well, good to know.
Yeah.
So, you asked me how I'm gonna do this, right?
Yeah. So how do you execute it?
All right. So first off, I'm just gonna say to a Gallifrey, what's exactly this there to fear? It's not an adult. It's not fully grown. And then just listen to his advice and just stab him right into his heart, and just quickly pulls it out. You just have the blood start pouring out of its chest.
Yeah. Black ichor is just laced around your rapier's needle, your blade, as its body will slowly begin to turn to dust, or not exactly dust, but muck.
Upside edge, with it being dead, you're no longer frightened of it. No longer feared.
Oh, good, the thing's dead. I mean, what? I definitely wasn't.
And then just to be a bit of a smartass, I'm gonna use bonus action of bardic inspiration on Gallifrey to say, "Hey, calm down, my friend. It's just a young will, but I'm sure you can. I'm sure when you fight the real deal, you can go give it your all. Correct?"
Oh god.
Like, Gallifrey just smiles and laughs at that. And they told me that tradition was dead.
I said, wait, what did he say? I couldn't hear.
Oh, he said, aha. He said he laughs. In response, he said, "Oh, and I thought tradition was dead."
Oh, hey, I do have. I know a bit of history. I got 7 in history, so I know a thing or two.
Sorry, what? I mean, I'm very knowledgeable of religious and occult
Historical things.
Yes,
Yeah,
I know a thing or two about history, and I know a thing or two about tradition. I mean, it pays to be a salesman.
Yeah. All right.
Aye.
All right, and then I'm just going to. All right, so I still haven't took my movement yet, so I'm just gonna just inch on closer to the bear, and then end my turn.
Okay. All right. The Howler is dead. Long live the Howler. Snow Terror. Going to move over here and make an attack. Normally, of course.
Yep.
I love this microwave music.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
No, it's fine. I'm just having a giggle. I'm having a giggle, mate.
Snow Terror ends its turn right there as it realizes that it is in fact dumb, despite having 12 intelligence. Alpamark!
That has the advantage.
Yay!
Oh no, that was my stove.
Alright, so, yep, them's damage. Have, but still damage.
It's like, ah, goddammit, being turned into a Choi. It's like, Norlight just goes, ooh, that's a good idea. I'm going to turn you into Choi.
Logistically, how that would work, it would be terrifying. But let's not focus in on our horrific present. Let's focus on our horrific future. Norlai.
Still uglying up that face.
27 hits. 14. Okay, it's still alive, unfortunately. Okay, that hits.
Remember to add in +3 damage. I gotta make a micro for that, honestly.
Oof. So, yeah, you kill it.
I
Describe it.
literally, like, punch him in the jaw, and then literally, like, bring my fist down on top of his head and causing it to essentially cave into his shoulders.
Why am I just... Oh, like in Doom Eternal. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay, maple sausage.
Just crash into it. Yep. It is now dead. As dead as it can be. As you notice that it too melts into a pool of muck and black ichor. With your not passing knowledge, yeah, that was some sort of fiend. So it's not technically dead. It's dead for now. It'll reappear in the abyss or the Nine Hells or Gehenna, wherever it's from.
I'd be pissed off at you.
Yeah.
Wait, is this like an is this like an Arcana thing or an insight thing
For
for the dead creature that's turned into muck that's still alive,
I
but
would
just
say for this, because you know, at the very least, because you saw the fiend melt into a pile of muck just the same way. Or the howler yelled or melt in the same way. You can easily just tell that it's only temporary. It's gonna be back probably.
yeah.
They always come back.
Alright.
But yes, is that all?
Let's see. I want to stay close for allies to flank, so yeah.
Okay. Gallifrey.
Fireball.
What?
Fireball.
Oh right, you have the bead.
You have the necklace too. Nice.
So let me just.
Not fi-
Then I wish I selected Fireball instead of Lightning Bolt.
Yeah.
I mean, lightning bolt covers another niche. A line of enemies.
You
Death Conga.
you want me to roll the damage for you, armored?
yes, please.
It's the same as mine, so I might as well.
Yeah. So. Oof.
That was a low roll.
27. Okay.
Do it hit though?
It doesn't. It's an AOE. Of course, it would hit. The question is, does it immediately die? It does because it's vulnerable to it. So, and it doesn't have that much hit points. So you just listen an explosion, which is causes this thing to melt. And as it melts, you notice black ichor. God damn it! This too was a fiend.
No, it's
Darla just look around and be like, alright, who pissed off the fucking fiend?
hey, it
You know
wasn't
what,
me
just-
this time.
You
I
know what,
normally piss off Faye.
I'm just and Jonas is here. Just want to say, could someone explain to me why fiends attacking us? I didn't exactly sign up for this kind of thing.
Remember, just a reminder, the cult of fiends appears to be active. A demon cult of fiend. The demon cult of Rust, the demon lord of it's basically male Slanesh, but actually male, not quote unquote male with Slanesh. So technically both at the same time. Anyways, yeah, basically, god of or demonic lord of excess and pleasure is active here. So probably put 2 and 2 together.
Ah. Oh. And Jonah just feels like he just got in and is over to a serious series of unfortunate events of bad luck for the foreseeable future.
Yes.
Oh.
And if they're nearby here, they very well might be in the town. And unless they're all unless these are just unbound fiends or demons, and this is just a a mistake, quote unquote, it doesn't exactly bode well for the denizens of that town. At least not immediately. They could still be just taken prisoner by that cult. So.
Fine.
Hmm. Well, that was a fun comment.
Yeah, does your character say that?
No, just no, I'm just saying IRL. That was fun.
Okay. Happy to hear that. Let's see. So, what is your so as the adrenaline dies down? What do you do aside from regain your bearings and uh, start moving out? If there's anything else.
Nothing comes to mind except for continue travel and then think what our next step is, because if they're dealing with the town is essentially being spied on by fiends through or being held captive by fiends, might be trouble.
Or it might be more trouble than you were initially expecting.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Jones just thinking after we feeling in the inflammation of the bite mark left arm, he starts to remember that the fiends are getting like these fiends seem to be within close range of the town where his guild is at, and all he is just reminds him of his concerns.
Alright. So, in that case, the Pathfinder and the driver, or Navigator and the driver, roll for me for the driver, a land vehicles check, and for the Navigator, a survival check.
That is a 19 on the die.
Okay. Plus your benefits. Should be fine.
28.
It's quiet. A bit too quiet. I will say for your character, Dragon, because I'm assuming he's staying in the carriage, you gain the benefits of a short rest, so if you want to expend any hit die to regain hit points, then that's fine. But you also regain all your bardic inspiration die.
Right. So what do I roll to regain hit points?
So you'll look into your character sheet, and you see underneath temporary hit points,
Yeah.
hit dice.
Yeah.
You just click on that and click the up and down arrow to raise or decrease the total number of hit die you spent, just to keep track. So in your case, yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
you can
So
expend as many as you want that you have.
Yeah.
Alright, well, just go do a roll first.
There you go.
Oh, hey, I could roll the full 8. So I get back to full health.
All right.
Nice.
And then I decreased
Your pull by one.
one.
Yeah.
Alright,
by
just making sure. Yeah, so after a short rest, Jonas is back in perfect health since all worse he's got was just a mere bite.
Yeah. And let's see here. As you traverse through, you were told by Vera that she would come back, as well as your. God, give me a moment. As well as Benor. After several hours of travel, they eventually leading into the night. Eventually leading to you arriving there. They don't come back. At least for the first few minutes, until you see Abdul in his cold weather gear appears to be limping towards you all, towards your carriage. or towards your general direction before waving.
Go over to Abdul and be like, "Oh, shit, you okay?"
Most Vera, she. Oh God.
What? What happened?
We were scouting ahead. We managed to return. Managed to get to the town. Vera saw someone following us. Approached and it looked like some sort of cultist or mage. Peels. He just removes his helm, which just for context, it just put this in the Thursday group chat.
Yeah.
This is what he normally looks like, except in this case he'd be wearing full winter gear.
Yeah.
So he's got the hat, but not much else is showing.
Okay. Yeah.
He takes off his helm for a moment, revealing a gray-skinned man with stubbles, with some stubble and what appears to be stitches all across his face, writing, and glowing amber eyes. They did something to her. She fell and oh God, they all just fell upon me. I had to listen to. I wanted to stop to aid, but he was there. The leader, name, Baylor Stanstreet. Was there? You heard her, what she said. Like, oh God. He begins to mumble something in some sort of language. Some of you are probably not proficient in. Quick question: anyone's character would be, or is anyone's character proficient in the common language of what would basically be called Arabic?
Unfortunately, not.
Yeah.
I have the. It says here I have proficiency in the common language, but it doesn't say specifically Arabic.
Yeah, we've Antimatter got to tell you about this rule. For whatever your modifier in intelligence, you would get bonus languages just so you can have some essentially like the tell like how many
on top of a common language, which varies from English, Spanish, German, all the languages.
Yeah, essentially, if you have like a +1, like I do in intelligence, I got an extra common in Italian from where I started, plus Draconic.
Yeah, he knows spaghetti.
Oh,
Wait, what's my intelligence modifier?
Let's see here.
I'll be surprised if. Not gonna lie, I'd be surprised if it's higher than 2.
Yeah, a modifier. So yeah, in this case, Gallifrey years it's 0. It's a 0 modifier, but for the sake of simplicity and your character's backstory, they know English, German, and Slavic.
Yeah.
But even then, it's like really old school Slavic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Well, going. I have my intelligence modifier is 2.
Yeah, so that would give you 2 extra common languages and 2 uncommon languages additional on top of what you already have.
Yeah.
So you could learn Arabic?
Yeah.
You know the language, which makes sense considering the country where it's mostly spoken in. The Eurasian Empire is known for its vast trade in goods and services.
Yeah.
No. Only if a traveling trader does tend to learn the languages of others in order to make sure to sell his product. God damn it!
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, my alarm clock went off.
You're fine.
We all have
so
this
yeah.
little background noise. You can't judge.
Yeah, I'd say like Jonas would definitely want to try and learn other languages to get to do better with trade and acquiring in like ingredients necessary to make better medicine.
Yeah. In that case, you would hear him basically say something along the lines of, "Oh God, that was a lot of. I barely managed to get alive. How am I still mostly alive?"
Okay. As he's essentially mumbling to himself from Norlai's perspective, I'm going to do a medicine check to see if how seriously
Oh,
aged he is.
oh, I was thinking the exact same thing. I was also trying to think about doing a medicine check to see if he's all right.
31.
25.
Actually, it would be normally, so 31, 31, both of you.
Yeah.
You can both tell on a scale of
1 to ouch, he's in.
1 to 142, he's at 5.
Jesus.
How bad
Uh,
is he?
He, above game, I think he's down to 5 hit points.
No, I like this. That's me in character.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like, yeah, he's bad. He's real bad.
As he goes through his pack and pulls out a greater healing potion.
hey, I'm the. I'll provide the healing here. I'm just curious, like, how much damage would you say he suffered?
In total, 137 points of damage, but keep in mind, he's a tanky boy, so he was pretty heavily wounded, definitely a little noticeably past bloodied.
I'm kind of tempted to use heal just to, just even though of that'll be using up a level 6 spell slot. I'm tempted to use heal just.
I'll give him a.
Oh,
I can give him a superior healing potion if need be, to help you
I mean,
save spell slots.
At the very least, so that way he's not
Endangered.
bleeding out on the floor.
speaking of which, I'm using my hit die.
Okay.
Okay, so he gets back 32 hit points.
Okay.
Not a bad healing.
Yeah. He says that he'll stay in the carriage for now and keep guard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because even though he's not in much of a condition to fight, he still has enough power from his bindings to, to at least protect the carriage. If not,
And
at the
is
very
this a
least,
new
it will guard
person
you.
or someone we know?
This is
Absolutely.
companion essentially. One of our Abdul, the pharaoh-looking, the other pharaoh-looking man, not Rahaman.
Yeah, the binder. A really freaky guy that managed to force out or exercise a very powerful entity from some lady who willingly took it in. So, yeah.
Ah, so someone who has his respect.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, we'll continue traveling as we'll just essentially try to make headway and try to essentially figure out where they took Vera.
Alright. He'll give you the directions, and as you travel closer, and it basically gets to, I would say, about like 5 p.m., you notice that it is. How do I put it? The town is what you'd expect a ghost town here here in Erether to look like. Buildings are either fully or somewhat caved in with snow, with rotted wood due to rotted wood or some sort of damage, or or some of them are just dusty as all hell to the point where even with thanks to the frostbite and the dust, you can't see inside any of them. Yeah, and Jonas, last time you were here, I mean, granted, it was still cold, but it had, there were signs of life. This looks like they've been gone for a while.
Oh God. And Jonas just like just hope his puts his hand up to his chin, just scratch and just like just starts like contemplating it in increased worry than before, as this seems to be worst case scenario, starting to come to fruition. It's can I in, can I make an investigation and see if there's like anything, if there's any like kind of information or clues about their whereabouts?
Well, are you going to do so quietly, or are you just going to do so carefree without abandon?
I was gonna say like try and make it do it quietly.
Okay, roll stealth. All right, and make an investigation check. So basically, as you stop the carriage and crest over and look into the you know at the village, before a plan can be made, you see Jonas. You see Jonas bare a little or noticeably over halfway there, already carefully opening a door, making narrow a noise.
He'll point it out to Norlai, but not say anything.
Yeah, Norlai will just nod and try to be we'll try to get closer carefully, not trying to draw attention, but keep an eye out, like for anyone or anything that looks like that's something that looks way off, more off than it's supposed to be.
And I'm for my investigation roll, I made a 16.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so you would have advantage because of your stealth check. All right.
Alright.
All right. 14 from Warlock.
And then perception to keep a general eye out. Alright, it's 28. I may not be proficient, but damn, is my wisdom high.
Yes. Now, let's see here. All right. You manage to, as you approach, you see. Oh God! At the very least, this looks semi, or not exactly semi old, or semi recent. It's looks like it happened just a few weeks ago. You see signs of a struggle, and very clearly, judging by the leftover food inside, frozen inside the houses, it's they barely had a chance to respond. One thing you notice is no blood. This could be either one of two things. Either they're really good at covering the tracks, or they only kidnapped them.
Hmm. Well, alright. So after making my investigation, I carefully turn back to the carriage and try to relay what I've seen.
I would say you would have noticed Norlai off in the or sort of cresting over the horizon sneakily, just keeping watch, and you approach her.
Well, there's no blood to be found, so it doesn't seem like anyone was killed. But
Yeah, people could have.
there's no traces of them either.
Yeah. So, which means either these guys left in a hurry or someone took them.
Yes,
Hmm.
it's. I'm hoping for. It's a form, but so far, my mind is just telling me that it's probably the latter. Mm. It The situation is not getting any better.
Yeah. All right. Up above game. What was our mission here again?
To search for the key artifact. Find the key artifact. Retrieve there. Specifically, retrieve the key artifact and come back and deliver it back to the Seven Nobles Guild.
All right. So it's
It's
okay.
technically your main objective.
Okay. So
Everything else is technically secondary, but you can, just like in in a game, you can approach it however you'd like.
all right. With this, I would look at Gallifrey and be like, let the Seven Guild know that this place got completely abandoned. If we ran into the fiends of that there's a strong chance that they might have been involved to deal with this place.
Like, he's already fucking way ahead of you.
Yeah.
I imagine he's already of got he has the stick on
He's in
the rock on
mid-conversation.
standby.
Yeah, and normally I would also make the request of seeing if they could send down at least someone who's adept with dealing with fiends for tracking or tracking them down.
So that would be an Arcana check from Gallifrey.
All right. Here comes an out one.
Nat 18. You got a nat 18. How about that?
A coffinous 18. You managed to, this time, somehow, by some sheer coincidence, be the first one on cue. As you send the reply, the request, they said that they will, once they confirm, or if they don't hear from you within 24, or not 24, if you don't, basically keep them updated. If you don't reply, let's say after a couple, like at the end of the day, over there, they'll send in a team to immediately attempt to, well, get you back, or hunt down the demons, because demons being around, terrible for archaeological business.
Yeah.
He just points at the stone like, can you believe this shit?
Not actually saying anything, just giving that look, just being like, eh.
Fucking
Pretty much.
bureaucrats.
Like,
yeah.
No, if
Go ahead.
yeah, if Narla could essentially yell at them over the phone, like, could you at least send a professional to help us track it down? For now, because none of us are not really professionally trained to track down fiends.
They'll, for one, technically you do have one.
Hi.
You're.
Well, not just you.
I thought you said you were more Fae. That's a joke, but yeah, I gotcha.
But you also have Vera.
Yeah, but Vera's. Oh yeah, we informed them about Vera's essentially capture too.
Vera has been captured.
All right. They will
by the cult of
Grost.
by Gun Bitch.
Yeah, Grost. Not Caliber, but Grost.
Caliber.
By Grost.
Yeah.
All right. They inform you of the following: 2 hours ago, or no, a couple hours ago, or about like 4 or so hours ago, they, while keeping track of your, your individual vitals with your individual items you've been given, she was dead. She's found. She was marked as dead. However, a couple hours later, she her sign of life. Basically, they have a ink blot that changes color whenever depending on the status you're in. The ink blot became positive for life, so they assumed They agree that she's very likely captured and probably being taken prisoner.
Yeah. Hence why we're asking for like a pro that can help us track down like any residents of them, because I don't think we have any proper weaponry to deal with specifically fiends. We have magical weapons, but it's just like at the same time, it's like fucking fiends can be very deadly.
Exactly.
At the very least, it's like either send a pro or send a or send a freaking gallon of holy water.
There, at the moment, with the current goings on in Erether, it's how to put this, and with where you are, considering how remote it is, the expected time would be, let's see here, about 5 days at least.
Ugh.
At most, at most 12.
Ugh.
You're
Like they hear him grinding his teeth.
yeah, they're having a lot of issues on their end. The guild is apparently being blamed partially for the political for the well the bullshit that's going on in Erether with the nobles. Well, with their integrity being or their legitimacy being questioned, and due to the ties the Seven Nobles Guild has with Erether and many of its nobles, they're basically people are making things difficult for them. So that's the best they can do at the moment. As far as they know, as far as she knows, how the person you're currently speaking to, the Seven Nobles Guild was never involved with that in the first place. They've been mostly, focused on archaeological dig sites and treasure hunting.
Yeah, so either you got a freaking rogue member, or it was someone spreading misinformation.
Yeah. They're thinking the latter.
Yeah, until proven
So
otherwise.
they'll just, probably some competitor. But at the moment, or some competing guild.
Yeah.
But at the moment, this is the best they can do. They've already marked this as a emergency request. They'll have a team to they'll dispatch a team the moment they have one available that can go there.
He sighs and just goes, permission to bring in otherworldly help.
Let's see here. Do you have the ability to summon otherworldly assistance?
He has the name.
The only exception would be if it's a fiend, or if it's a demon, or a devil, or basically a fiend, because that would require, basically contractual agreements that would have to go through the bureaucrats.
Auntie, it was the one who gave Auntie.
Yeah.
It was the one who gave him flesh.
Yeah, I know. But if it's anything else, you're free to use them. You're free to request them as see fit.
Okay, so yeah, as long as it's not underneath the fiend category, you can sell them as necessary.
And he goes, does anyone know anything about summoning? As he hangs up.
With that,
Well, like summoning stuff from other world, or just using straight up teleportation from.
So many things from other worlds. If it helps, I have
other
a
the planes, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything like that in my spell list.
Yeah.
It,
The most
He
I could
looks at
do is if the only thing because I great spells that could thing could imply something is like either like alter time flow resurrection, but I don't think think you you can be that. I don't think the game allows you to be that creative with spells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I would just be
Potentially,
mentioning
yeah.
like the best way I can summon someone would be like, "Hey Jack, I got some ale," and just kind of jingles like a bottle, just like.
we have a true namer, don't we?
Technically not your group. It's
And
another group. The group's ship that has it.
yeah, that's another thing of like I don't know which companion is actually part of a Thursday and then what's part of a
Yeah.
Friday because we kind of don't.
I will say you do have someone who can do that. Kind of. Yeah, Nolan.
He starts walking over to the carriage.
He's currently, yeah. He's not on assignment. The only one who is Benor, and she's, on babysitting duty for that recruit.
Nolan, are you here?
Yeah, give me. Oh, you look like shit.
Yeah, well, I need your help.
Yeah. For Jonas, you see what it looks to be a drow man, dark elf, basically, in very loose, form-fitting attire. Appears to have these thorny, almost barbed gauntlets or bracers around his arms and legs.
Hmm.
That seem like somewhat frozen.
You know how to summon things, right?
Yeah, mostly fiends. Well, but what do you need?
And he explains what's going on. Out of character, I'm trying to remember what's his name's name.
Yeah, he sort of no. Okay, look, I can do that. I just need about a day to reconcentrate and reform some things. Ugh, it's chilly as hell here. Oh, pun intended.
Like the second he says it's chilly, he just shrugs off his fur coat and puts it on him.
I wasn't whatever. I can probably see about doing that. Just give me about a day. I'll see what I can do there.
He nods. All right. Let's take stock of what's around town and meet up in the middle in the town square.
Eh, all right.
He's looking at Norlai and I'm sorry, I forgot your name, Dragon.
Jonas.
And Jonas.
All right. Make for me a group perception or investigation check.
I'm good. My perception is higher than my investigation. So I'm gonna do a perception check.
All right.
They are both at 0, so here comes a nat 1.
26.
All right. That's a 3.
That nat 20 on the other side, though.
Yeah. All right. And Alex.
Alex.
I
Alex.
think he's doing his thing with dinner.
Ah, okay. I'll roll for her, for his character, for Norlai.
Oh, by the way, did you know in Hero Forge they added whips?
Yes? No, not really. All right. So first off, going with the highest, Norlai enters what appears to be a very, or what was once a very well decorated craft alchemist shop. It's very. Only problem is that it's very big. As Jonas, you'd immediately recognize that it is in fact the it is your guild, is your merchant's guild, is your guild's main home, or not hall. God,
Yeah.
We're both
words.
just having a hard time pronouncing words today.
Yes, yeah, their main building in this town. It's and yeah, basically what she finds is that the it looks like the teleportation circle is let's see here.
Alright, I've returned.
Hello. Okay, yeah. So Alex, you find the guild hall of Jonas's guild. You also find that the circle is mostly intact. Really, the main issue appears to be, you can see, would be some, well, some ice that's formed around certain places that could cause some distortion. It could probably mess up with the teleportation. But other than that, it should be fully functioning.
Okay, so Norlai will light a couple of what do I actually have torches? Let's see. Yeah, I do. Okay, so I'll light a couple of torches, put them like around where the ice is, and essentially start melting it.
All right, thawing it out. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have any torches as I can tell in my inventory. I only have candles.
That's fine, because with your 26, you find, well, something. It appears to be. Let's see here. Sorry, one moment.
What is this mysterious
It
thing that I
appears
have
to
found?
be a lute, except this one appears to be heavily engraved and extremely intricate, with your name written along the neck. Jonas Salk, along the neck of it.
Damn. That that is kind of heartbreaking.
Yeah. That being said, oh god damn it, one moment.
Yeah. Depending on how much time we got left in the before we have to take a long rest. Maybe I might be able to make something that could help in case we encounter stuff that can cause fear again. It requires getting a little drunk, but
Hmm.
Yeah. I found a quarter.
Meanwhile,
more accurately, hey, I found a silver.
just you just have Jonas in the background just holding it in a loot that just fills him. That you think on any other sort it says it fills him with happiness, but right now it's just filled with sadness.
No, here's what I imagined. I found a silver that's an electric piece. Useless! Whips it.
Actually, so you find basically what is called a rhythm maker's lute. Basically, it increases the potency and accuracy of your bardic spells.
Ah,
And This one appears to be a rare model. Plus 2, basically.
Yeah.
And as an action, you can play the loot to regain one use of your Bardic Inspiration die. Though this property can't be used again until the next dawn.
Yeah.
Ah,
I've
That's
already
really
added
cool.
your- Yeah.
that is.
Meanwhile, I found a silver.
That's an electric
Wow.
honey.
Wow, all my spells just
Increased in
spells
power.
just now acquire a DC of 20.
Dude,
Yeah, how
if
does
it,
it feel?
dude, if we could get you some like gem rings that increase your charisma, it could be even higher.
Or your dexterity, so the chance of you getting hit is even less likely.
Yeah.
Can
Yeah.
me get fancy rings to make me smart?
There are gem rings that can do that.
That being said,
just cow blinks.
yeah, that being said, you find this in what appears to be a sort of busted and beaten up loot case. Appears to have the rotten remnants of ribbons around it, as if some sort of present.
Oh no.
Yeah, this is starting to become very depressing. God damn!
Izzy, stop being depressing.
It like literally just like a happy, just a cheery, optimistic kobold who just wants to good affordable medicine to other people, and now he's just looking at what is basically like could possibly be like his guild's it was like last gift to him before.
Or this branch of the guild's last gift to him, yeah.
Yeah.
It was basically his family.
Yeah.
Do you need a
And not
hug?
knowing what their fate is, it's just this shit just kind of like getting dark real fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Before a commercial talking about ending cult attacks, basically in the same style as human trafficking ads.
Only you can prevent cults attacks.
you know,
If you hear something, if you see something, say something.
I was so like it's like the main hole like abandoned is like no like themes in there that just could possibly make attack.
No, it looks mostly abandoned. That being said,
I,
you do find you and Norlai, as you meet back up together, find what appears to be a set of tracks that lead into the lake.
Into the lake. Okay.
Yes, it's kind of weird. Up until it starts to reach the sand, there are footprints. Then, the moment it touches the sand there, it stops. As if it got onto something.
Ha.
I was thinking more like there was like possibly merfolk, but I guess both would be the more logical thinking.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a nearby rock and hug it in the direction where the tracks just suddenly stopped.
Alright. You see it as plonk as the rock falls into the water. Yes?
I was going to ask what did my character find? I can wait.
I will get to that because it is in fact the most important item of all.
Friendship?
You'll find better.
Anyways.
You throw the rock, it appears that it goes through, but not before hitting what appears to be some sort of cloud that wasn't there before.
So, hit something solid before hitting the ocean. It's like, yeah, that's not odd.
Is this
More like it hit a cloud.
is this Arcana?
Yeah.
Yeah, this would be an Arcana check for those who are specifically proficient in it.
Not me.
I mean, I got some proficiency. I got 7, so I could make a. I'm gonna make the attempt. 25.
All right, 25. As you look at it, you're somewhat familiar with this. It actually kind of makes sense that you know this. No, it just outright makes sense. You
It
know,
just makes
this
sense.
appears to
It just
be
works.
the remnants of a gate, teleportation gate. Sometimes, especially in areas like this that are really cold, sometimes the snow and or airs or the humidity will sort of catch some of like the lingering energy from this from where where it was cast or from where the gate was set. In theory, though, if you manage to, well, are you proficient? Do you have a check mark next to Arcana?
Yeah, I have a check mark next to Arcana.
Okay, so in theory, you should be able to find its location by, let's see here. Let's see. Let's go take a look at your spells here. So by simply, for a duration, for the entire duration of the spell, have detect magic up and sort of concentrating on it. With any luck, you should be able to pinpoint its coordinates. And because it's so concentrated, it's very with you and with your 25, it's extremely likely that they have a teleportation circle on the other side.
And another teleportation circle. Oh, damn.
Yeah. So that's good news. The bad news is you don't know what's going to be on the other side, obviously.
Yeah.
You can make some guesses once once you use detect magic and use the entire duration of the spell to focus and concentrate on it. However, you can't. However, you can only make a guesstimate as to whether it's either on your plane or a plane adjacent to it, or the nine hells, or the lower planes, or the upper planes, or the elemental plane, or elemental planes,
So
or
it's
even like
just
a demi-plane.
so
So
basically the moment I use the full duration detect magic, I have to assume that whatever plane it is has to be at least very at least not one we will suffer through should we decide to go through that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like with hopefully with any luck, it's just a or not. Well, hopefully with any luck, it's a demi-plane, or even even better here in the material plane. But that's hoping for the best, and so far,
Right now, we got the worst.
yeah.
Hmm. I'm tempted to use like use use like full detect magic here just to see what is on the other side.
uh,
Should I?
uh it could be where the people left. I mean, as far as we could tell, it was normal footprints, not demonic in nature, right?
It,
Uh,
it,
it can be. It can also be, celestial, aberrant. It really you don't know until you actually do the thing.
Well, I'm not talking about where it leads. I'm talking about like the footprints in the sand.
The footprints they appear to be a combination of human and possibly fiendish.
uh,
Judging by some of their footprints, you definitely can tell there were ambient here.
All right.
hmm,
So those could go either way.
well, I think I'm gonna use detect magic and to expect see what and try to see what the plane. I guess try to see a better idea of what the planes could be.
and get the exact
Court.
incantation
Yeah.
or not exactly coordinate, but yeah, incantation to teleport there with
Yeah.
using teleport.
Alright, so 10 minutes.
All right.
Alright.
Now, I've been waiting for.
Yes, Auntie.
Andy?
Oh my God, the excitement killed him.
Oh man.
And-
The detect magic was too powerful. It broke into a
Yeah, I was
2R
gonna
dimension.
I was gonna ask if I
and
could
it
do
broke
things
his
during the
mind.
10 if I could do things during the 10 minutes.
Huh? Wait, what did you say?
I was hoping to do things while you were doing that within the 10 minutes, because if I had enough time, I could make
Hello?
Oh, hey.
There you are.
Sorry. Hey,
Where
you-
was I cut off?
You
He
were
was
about to say
the moment we
he
were
was
waiting
about
for.
to.
yeah, the moment you were waiting for, that's what you were trying to say.
Then I just immediately disconnected. Yeah.
Yeah. It's literally the perfect cliffhanger. You cannot do it any better.
Armored.
Time.
Gallifrey. Upon searching through the houses and finding rotten or not semi-frozen and completely frozen food, and like two silver pieces, you come across something that immediately gets your attention. Inside of a butcher shop, most of the meat was stolen, except for this perfect sausage. Its curvature, its smoothness, it's everything one could ever. It's everything a meat enjoyer could hope for and more.
I'm here, sitting here, like trying to decipher what plane this teleportation gate is behind. It's like in front of us, and Gallifrey just here, just fucking raiding in my guild's food pantry.
Oh no, it's not your guild. It's just literally just a local butcher shop.
Oh,
Like
And
he
what's
starts
best,
running towards the group.
sniffing it. It's mammoth.
Mammoth sausage.
Oh,
Gallifrey starts to mouth, like his mouth starts to water as he starts running towards the group with it.
uh,
Guys, look what I found.
meanwhile, just
the tasteful thickness of it.
God.
My God, it's even got a watermark.
meanwhile, Jonas just gives a simple. Yes, I'm trying to focus.
Yeah. It turns out that a group of people left through the gates while he's trying to detect exactly where they went. It could be leaving to demons that capture the folk, or the folk that actually ran away before the demons could get close. We're not 100% sure.
Oh, well, I have this mammoth sausage.
Just make sure
It's
to
about
cook.
a foot long.
Just look at him. It's like, just make sure to cook it before you eat it.
And
He
how
starts up a fire to proceeds to cook it.
what's like the D&D equivalent of $5?
5 silver.
5 silver foot long.
Jeez.
Only at Subway.
Oh God.
5 silver foot long.
Okay, so while we're waiting the 10 minutes, I'd like to see if I can craft a specific ale.
And I would like to cook the sausage.
Yeah.
All right, survival check from you. And what are you trying to craft specifically?
The warm snops. If I marked it correctly, it costs 125 GP. Like on its own. I don't know if that's to craft or if that's what it's
That's
worth.
just to craft. That is just to craft.
Okay.
The full price is 250.
Ah, okay. Alright, so yeah, I'll craft that because I'm like, that's good for against being feared. If I can make that, that's... At least we have something in case we encounter those demons again, or fiends, or whatever. That's 26.
All right. Well, you begin setting up. It just needs about give it a with your bag of holding, about like a couple hours for it to go through. Actually, no, with your cantrip, it would take
Yeah.
about a minute.
Yeah, about a minute.
Yeah. So, eventually, as you wait patiently, Jonas,
Yeah.
as the spell comes to an end and your focus comes sharpened, images of a circle flash into your head, embedding itself into your mind. And followed up by the immediate smell of, well, sulfur, for one, and very specific bodily fluids. Alcohol, wine, blood, tobacco, uh, well, psychedelics,
What the fuck?
the abyss.
Oh. Oh. That's.
Or maybe just one specific part. I mean, judging by, what you've been told of, Grotz, him being the, demon lord of debauchery and excess. That's what it is. He is. That's probably his territory. Oh no.
Ah, goddammit.
And with that, I think that's
Oh.
a good place to end it.
Alright.
I was just like about to like right before. It's like, oh.
Yeah, we're not gonna go in there until we get the proper help, and we're gonna have to hope that freaking just Fury is somewhere hidden in the town and not inside this gate.
I will say, with your investigation, you did see some footprints leading to there. Some very, and followed by drag marks to there.
We're gonna need backup then, because it's like,
I mean,
yeah.
you do have backup. 2 guys.
Yeah, one
One a diabolist, fiend warlock.
Yeah, one of them's seriously injured though. It's like freaking.
Yeah, well, you have help. I mean, at the very least, you have someone who can very easily identify demons and devils. Mostly demons, but yeah, in this case.
Okay.
I return.
All right. Do you want me to stop recording?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Hold on.